When we got married, we did a courthouse wedding, and we were not really ready for, like, we didn't really know how that was gonna work, you know, and there's no, like, how to get married at the, you know, courthouse video. So we were like, we'll just go do it. And we went in, and the judge brought us into her chambers, and she was like, so what do you like about her? And just was very blunt. We were like, we don't really know how to answer this question. So I think we've had a little bit of practice now, so that's good.
How would you answer that now?
She is calming in chaos. She, from her past experiences, has kind of figured out a way to slow things down and take it a step at a time when everything's starting to get out of whack. And she sees things through a different lens than a lot of the people that I interact with on a day-to-day. Yeah.
I was 7 and my sister was 3, and we were living in the Pine with my grandma, my dad's mom, and my grandma got caught using by my grandpa, and she assumed that somebody ratted her out, and she said, oh, that was my parents, you know? And so she said, you guys have to leave. You have to get out of my house with the kids right now. I don't care. My grandpa, he drove us here to Bend and dropped us all off. We all had a backpack. My parents were still having drug issues, and they said, we really want to do better. We have to do better. We have no other option. And they said, could you take a UA? And they said, we absolutely can. It'll be dirty, but we can do that. We'll show whatever we have to, time and time again. We will be better. And so they said, you have 2 kids here, you know, a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old. Everybody's just got a backpack. You're gonna go, it's late. I mean, it's getting late. You're gonna go sleep on the streets if not. So they made an exception. When they made that exception, I remember just being ecstatic and just like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get to stay here. This is awesome. And they were talking about, oh, it's, you know, it just used to be a little hotel. But I remember it just being like, it was amazing. It was like, this is a hotel. This is great, you know? We had bunk beds and this opportunity for my parents to really like step into their parent role and have the opportunity to just be in an environment where it's clean and it's safe, and we can like do family stuff, we can hang out, do all these very normal things, and it was just so much bliss when we got here compared to just chaos beforehand. As very stressful food was. I was like, you know, is there enough? Am I, you know, what? I don't know. It was guaranteed meals every day, and it was nothing that I had to worry about. I know my parents weren't worrying about it, and it was just very nice. These are all volunteers. They're just here because they want to be here for us, and that was really changing. It makes such a difference, especially to kids, you know, just having community and having people that, you know, show that they care and that they're there instead of just feeling, you know, very alone and singled out. I think that volunteers are just, they're what make the world, you know. We moved, and they ended up being able to start their own business, so that was really wonderful. They owned a moving company for a handful of years, but it was really good for them to like have these opportunities. My dad still owns a moving business, a different one now, and my mom does housekeeping, but for herself, so.
The Bethlehem Inn has done really good for a lot of families, and honestly, I don't think she would be who she is today if they didn't help her and her family.
Hi, Sadie. Welcome, welcome.
The Bethlehem Inn really showed me what it's like to be, you know, that kind of person, the person that kids look up to and that, you know, people can lean on, and just to try to be that rock in people's lives. That really changed my outlook on life, and I was like, I want to be that. And so I volunteer where I can, you know, just whatever I can do to be out there and be like them. That's what I want to do.